So, what made me decide to start traveling from Detroit to Southeast Asia for 6 months? The first thing was ancestry. So, my great grandmother is part Thai from an Afro Thai indigenous community. So that kind of started and piqued my interest. And I did a DNA test years ago, Ancestry.com. And as that app evolved, it started helping you to communicate with your family abroad. And so I started seeing my extended family in Southeast Asia. And that is what piqued my interest and got me involved. So I chose Thailand as a starting point for my journey because of ancestry. So that was from where my grandma was from. So I figured that was a good starting point. And it's a good starting point if you want to see Southeast Asia, because that kind of gives you a good way to experience the best of Southeast Asia. And then you hear from other people about other countries near there. So I would say that is a really, really good starting point because you're going to love Thailand. And then it kind of prepares you for the other places too. So on the day I boarded the plane, what was on my mind? So it was just surreal because I couldn't believe that I was leaving the country, let alone by myself. So I think it was, a lot of anxiety, a lot of, I don't know, a lot of apprehension, a lot of love, but it quickly changed when I touched down in Thailand. I was just so relieved after you've been on a plane. I was on 3 planes. After I've been traveling for 21 hours, I appreciated the solitude of getting to my Airbnb. What was my biggest culture shock when traveling abroad? I'd say it was how much that Asian people love Black people's hair. I had so many people just infatuated. And I didn't realize that, especially Thailand and Vietnam and China and South Korea, there's people that get their hair processed to look kinky like mine. So it was really I never experienced as a Black woman other races really paying homage to me in that way. Even when going to Africa, it was a different experience. So I think that I was different and it was more celebrated and decorated. And that was a beautiful thing. Traveling abroad for 6 months challenged me in so many ways. It challenged me personally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I learned to be more open to others' beliefs and respectful, even though I thought that I was. Thailand, for instance, being a Buddhist country, the temples were so beautiful. And I realized that, depending on where you are in the world, you have different beliefs and you were raised differently. And it doesn't make you bad or good. It's just different. And I think that I respect that. I respect the Asian culture, especially in Thailand. They believe in karma. And it made me realize that when you believe in karma, you tend to have more integrity because you do the right thing when no one's looking. And you just know that it's going to come back on you if you don't treat people right. Or if you treat people well, it'll come back on you with good pleasure and good measure. So I believe that, My faith definitely played a role in my travel. I think that when you are so far away from your family and people that love you, you tend to lean more on your faith. I took a lot of walks. I walked an average of 7 miles a day. I was healthier, so I nourished my body and everything was intentional. I ate really, really good whole foods and didn't really eat fast foods. I fasted every day and minimized my meals and my intake, and that helped strengthen my brain. It was just really, really something special. And I wish everyone would get the opportunity at least once in their life to travel long term. My favorite part of traveling abroad in Asia was meeting my family. It was really nice to know that, I have an Asian culture that's part of my family, and it explains a lot about me, my mildness, my compassion, my love, and my caring for people and community. And I think that shows through my relatives. And I found out that I look a lot like them, and although we're different race, there's so many similarities, and that just made me feel more complete, I would say. Traveling taught me about peace and about materialistic things and money. I realized that as long as you've got good health and wealth and you feel good about yourself and you're healthy, those are the more important things. And it's not stuff and materialism. And it's kind of changed me since I've been back to America. I don't spend as much, or I don't require as much, I don't need as much. I'm more satisfied, I would say, with the things that I have, and more grateful and have a lot more gratitude for what I have and what I've been blessed with. So after traveling to so many countries in 6 months, do I see America differently? Absolutely, I do. I have a lot of respect for America, believe it or not, because all my family and most of the people I love are here. But it has made me be more intentional with my time and value things differently, and not value materialistic things like a lot of Americans. So value things like my health, and do things and strive to be better, and not get caught up into politics and rivalries or dislikes, and just concentrate more and be more optimistic and concentrate on the things that I do like. So those are the questions that so many people had, and I wanted to answer those questions. I did not want to show the person that was asking me those questions, so that's why I'm kind of looking away. God bless.
'Cause I make it so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the first of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with the way I do my hair, the way I make you laugh, the way we like to share a walk in Central Park. I could be fresh air, might be the girl of your dreams. There's no need to hide if you're into me, 'cause I'm into you quite